Oh, okay, we're back now. In this portion of, thank y'all. I'm still flabbergasted. That's the word. That's the right word to use. I'm still flabbergasted about this 20-year-old that set her mind and said, I'm gonna make $1 billion, and how to make 100,000. Yeah. Let me transition, man. I did something wrong. I did something extremely wrong. I am 40 plus, and I ain't make my first 100 before no. Yes, I did, but it caused me to go somewhere that I didn't really want to, go to. I done made more than 100, but yeah, and I did a lot of 100 days too. So, thank you all for coming back here, listening to us on WBGR Radio. Boss Talk with CEO Azarel. This portion of the show, I'm so ecstatic and excited about this portion of the show. A few years back, probably like 10, 15 years ago, I decided to launch out in this business called ministry. Yeah, I said business called ministry because there is a marketplace inside of ministry. Unfortunately, I didn't make a lot of money because I wasn't in it for the money. I was in it to touch people's lives and impact folks in underserved and overlooked communities. However, I always needed my wife to help me. Now, what I discovered is that my wife is very, very smart. However, she's smarter than me, but I'm the boss. So it's kind of hard to be the CEO and the husband when your wife is smarter than you. So this segment, I definitely wanted to put something in position when I talk to Tam. I'm like, you see me stuttering because my wife is out there. But
yeah,
me and Ebony would argue a lot. Like, we would argue a lot about, no, I think it's supposed to go this way. No, it's supposed to go this way. It was just a constant struggle. So I'm like, you know what? I can't work with my wife. So I wanted to create a section because I know I ain't the only one that has struggles working with their wife. Am I?
Well, it doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for you. Okay. So this segment of Boss Talk, this is for those of you, we have a lot of couples. We see a lot of power couples, especially nowadays on Facebook and multi-level marketing and so forth and so on. So this section is called Bae in Business. How do you stay my bae and you stay my business partner? And we have, who we got in here, Trey?
We have Jamie and Erana Tyler.
She gotta look that way.
I'm just a little cross-eyed tonight, y'all.
Don't worry about me.
Everybody. We have my good friends, okay? Jamie and Erana Tyler. I look up to them. They are amazing. They grind so hard. You know how sometimes late at night, like 3, 4 in the morning, you know it's only like 10 people up other than you? Well, they definitely up and they getting it. So please, please welcome them. Please, please. Love y'all.
Hey!
I'm so excited. And so, you know, we wanted them to come on the show today because it's really, really difficult. I know for me, the times that I've worked with my husband, he's like, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And next thing you know, I'm like, well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And then you're like, well, we going out tonight? We going on a date? Like, it was tough for me. Right. It just did not work. Even to this day, certain things, you know, he still helps me in my business, but he's helping when I'm not there. We're very rarely like right there doing the same job together. And so I always admire couples who can make it work. And I know you guys grind together, so you got to share your secrets. Like, tell us what you do starting out, because some people may not know what you do. Right. So tell us, you know, what business you all run together and how you make it work.
Okay, thanks for introducing us. I'm Erana Tyler. I do health and wellness. Network marketing. I'm with It Works Global, which is a health and wellness company. I've been with the company. Actually, my anniversary was yesterday.
Wow.
5 years in the game.
Honey, and I can't wait for her to get to the money part, but you know, she's going to tell you.
My husband and I, we both do the business together. And then we also have J&J. So you can.
Yes, I'm James Tyler, and one of the CEOs of J&J Entertainment Group. And we also do It Works Together.
Yes.
And I do a 9 to 5, and part of a movie.
Multiple sources of income.
Yeah,
multiple sources.
Multiple sources of income.
Shout out to the collective.
I already started it.
So, we happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yes. So tell me this. When you started this business 5 years ago, was that the first time you all decided to work together?
Yeah, well, no, because he started J&J how long ago?
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
Okay.
So when he started J&J with his other business partner, John, I was there to help support, hand out flyers and share on social media, do all that type of work. So we worked together when we was doing J&J.
But she's been helping me way before J&J.
Yeah, even before that.
I've been in this game a minute.
I love
few
it. I
minutes.
love it. And so what do you think is the secret? Because a lot of people, they can't work together with their boo if they want to stay their boo. It just doesn't work. So just tell us,
Well,
what are some of the secrets?
The secret is he knows what part to play. I know what part to play. With my health and wellness company, I pretty much run everything.
Okay.
He helps a lot, but again, he has so much going on. He has the J&J, and he has the collective group, which is the acting group, and then and then he has a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So it's not
Which we're
too
going to
much.
talk about in a minute because
it's not too much that he can do. Like I am, I'm 100% into the business, and if I need him to promote anything, he's out sharing the opportunity. He's out sharing the products, when we're out and about, handing out our business cards. He likes to travel with me when we have our conventions, so we do that together, and he just know what part to play in it. So I'm pretty much like 100%. He does like probably what 40.
You gotta know your lane. I know my lane.
So this question is for you, Jamie.
Yes, ma'am.
What would you say to the males, the husbands, right, the boyfriends who date bosses, female bosses? How can they? I mean, because that's really tough for some guys.
Yeah, I'm actually getting used to it now. It was hard for me early on.
But what was hard for you? Like,
because I've always ran the house,
okay,
made sure the bills was paid, got the kids, straight for
Right.
whatever they had going on. And then this woman here just came out of nowhere, and it's like, whoa.
he bossed
And
up.
I actually love it, because now I just sit back and watch a little bit.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I love
I mean,
it,
like
actually.
when it's time to go and get, you might get the nice box and take the bow off, and it's
Right.
like something real good in there.
It was always him.
Yeah.
And this was my first network marketing business. I've never done direct sales before. It was always 9 to 5. So when I came into the business, I was like, do I know what to do? Am I sure this is going to work for me? And then once I started getting into it and I saw, how much I was getting paid, and, I was like, oh, wow,
Did he believe in it from the start? Because I know that in network marketing, sometimes people don't believe that it works. You know how you get all those naysayers?
Well, listen to this. He was the one that actually was introduced to the business. He came home and told me about it and said, hey, I think this is something that you should get into. I was the one that was like, oh, no, not me. I was the skeptic. But he was like, I think you should do this. I was already working out. I was already into fitness. So he was like, this ties into what you're already doing. So I went
Best
on and
decision
dived
you
in.
probably ever made as far as business, right?
The best decision I've ever made.
I love it. I love it.
So it works. So you weren't into health and wellness, or you were into health and wellness prior to.
Well,
getting
working
into
out.
business.
I was, always in shape, and just working out every
Do it
day.
really work?
Yeah,
I needed the work. I know it work. I'm just saying. I'm sitting here looking at this monitor.
We
and
need
my
the
stomach.
pictures, y'all.
the pictures.
I'm gonna post some pictures on my IG tonight.
Jesus.
My new
Look, I'm
slogan
40,
is always "What would
but that's
Raina
not
eat?"
showing everything.
Listen, where are those pictures of those abs? Okay.
Did we even send pictures
Listen.
of abs?
Raina, do you
I
know
wanna-
I always tell the people when they say, "Do you want to eat?" I'm like, "What would Raina eat?" That's my slogan. What would,
What
she
would
eat?
Raina eat?
What would Raina eat?
But you know what? I try to watch what I eat, but I'm not like counting calories and things like. So the products that we have, they helps with the fat and the foods, and it keeps you on track.
So what's the number one product that I need to get?
Well, our flagship product is the Ultimate Body Applicator, which is the wrap. So what are you trying to do? That's what I need to ask you. What's your goals?
I just want to be fine.
You already fine.
You already fine. But stop it.
You
We don't want to talk
I
to
want to
Tresha
get
no more.
I want to get my abs right.
So you want the wraps.
So that's what I
The
need.
tight and tone and firm. Yeah.
What do we
And you
do with
already doing
this?
exercise and stuff.
Right here. This part.
You don't have much. I can put a wrap.
So I hold my
on.
breath like this.
Let me go get a wrap out my
So I'm
bag.
like,
I'm doing a little bit better.
I'm holding my breath. But if I breathe, it's over.
But can you believe over 10 years ago, I was like a size 12.
I
was
saw the pictures.
unhealthy,
I saw the
go a
pictures.
flight of steps, I couldn't breathe, bend over, try to lace my boots up, I was out of breath, so we had to make that change, health-wise,
Yeah.
because of getting older,
Yeah.
and I lost, I'm down to a size 4, from a size 12 to a size 4, but I was able to maintain with the products.
Yes, yes.
Here you go. That woman wife in
yes.
here. Y'all just gonna hand me the
Okay,
thing.
Maggie,
I don't know who it
Maggie,
is.
can
I'm
you
like,
get close up on
who is
that?
this?
Can we just please for just
that
a
woman
second?
husband in here.
Yes.
Y'all playing games with me, man.
Yes.
That got me a lot of business
Oh,
too.
it turned off? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Set
There
me
we
up
are.
like
There we
that,
are.
man. Here, give me
Yeah,
some seasoning.
that's not a game right there.
I didn't
Whoa.
pay
But
attention.
But see, that's
I just,
working out and using the product. So I would never tell anybody, oh, just put this on or just take this.
Yeah.
You know, you got to make it a lifestyle. So
That's what I love about you. Here's the other thing. I know that you might have to correct my
Wrong.
dates, but you all won an award. You made it to the Millionaires Club.
Yes,
Okay,
we
you just
did.
please share and tell us how other people can get into this Millionaires
Okay.
Club with you.
So, like I said, I've never done network marketing before. Came into the business. It's been 5 years as of yesterday. Coming straight from corporate America, dove right into the business. Less than 4 years, actually. We was able to make over $1 million in this company. And you know,
God
like I
is
said,
good.
you know, before coming into this company, you know, we have a story like, you know, 9 to 5. You know, getting up early, coming home late, working long hours, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, you know, paying bills, don't have
even
much.
say that word.
I mean, you
paycheck
know,
to
everybody.
paycheck. It makes me sick.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
dizzy. I'm dizzy. That's why I gotta get these streams coming in.
And we had to make a change, and this business really helped us. And we only invested $99 to join, and we made over $1 million. in
wait a
less
minute,
than
wait a
4 years.
minute, wait a minute,
Wow.
wait a
That
minute.
sounds
Yeah.
good, don't it?
Yeah.
99.
You put
$99.
$99.
And now it's less to
oh my
join,
God.
right?
No, it's not. It's still $99.
It's still 99.
$99.
You need to tell them how to
We
join
did
you.
a promo
You done
last
flipped to a
month
million.
for $10 to get people to join.
$10.
Did a lot of people
$4
join?
million.
I enrolled like maybe 32 people
Wow.
in just a week.
But
This
why
is
only
ridiculous.
32 people? Is it because people still they don't get
A
it?
lot of people don't get it. I mean, like I said, I was skeptic. You know,
Yeah.
I was the one that was like, is this going to really work? Like, what is
Yeah.
this? So I was like that. You know,
Yeah.
he was the one that was like, oh, you need to do this. He
I'm the
gave
one
me
put the 99 up.
You
to
put the
get
99
started
up.
Because I was so
I
She
could
was
do that
like,
part.
she was like, I ain't doing that.
And I'm gonna tell you,
I
a
said,
lot of
yes,
people
you are.
just don't have 99. I didn't have 99 when it was time for me to pay. So people just don't have the money, you know, and they'll tell you, oh, you know, I want to do this, but I just don't have the money right now. But you'll spend it on
Money.
food, you'll go shopping, buy some
Yeah.
shoes, and people just don't see that this is
Get
a
some new
life-changing
eyelashes.
business. Right.
Okay.
They spend it on the wrong
Can we just
thing.
talk about all the things that people will go and buy instead of investing in themselves? Like
Right.
that's crazy. I talk about that all the time. If you won't invest in yourself, you're not gonna get anybody else to invest in you. You're not gonna get other people to pay attention to
Absolutely.
your business because you're not investing in yourself.
You gotta invest in yourself, and that's what we did, and this is where we are.
I love it. I love it. Could you see yourself going back to a 9 to 5?
Never.
I
Never.
sweep streets first.
Never. And that's why you said additional income, 7 streams of income. That's what we're doing. I would never go back to working for someone else ever again.
Yeah. So one of my goals on this show is to really help entrepreneurs who work 9 to 5 and they really want to transition, but we want them to transition the right way. We want them to really think about it.
Right.
So that brings me to Jamie. We talk about it often about the fact that he's going to be able to retire with a hefty paycheck, and so it doesn't make sense for him to leave his 9 to 5 at this point, even though he has all these other streams of income. So this is why I always tell people, think. Okay, don't just jump out the window and do something that doesn't make any sense at all. So Jamie, can you just speak about that for a minute? You know, just why you said I'm definitely gonna roll with this until I retire.
Right. Well, when she started, I had 15 years of service. So, I was like, okay, that's her little thing. She can do it. Then when she walked away from the government, I was like, okay, this is getting a little interesting. So now I had like 17 on by then, something like that. And then it was like 8 more leave, And then I'm still that bullheaded, like, man, I'm not asking her for no money.
Right.
I looked, and I said, nah, I got to finish this. Plus, I put a lot of years
Yes.
with my life on the line on these streets to just walk away, you know what I mean? So,
Shout out to all the police officers out there.
right, thank you.
Yeah, shout out to the police.
But what I did do,
Shout to the police. I train police, like I train school. That's my business. Like I train law enforcement all over the country on how to engage urban youth.
yeah, they need that. That's
So,
big
yeah,
right now, too.
diversity training.
And hats off to you for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So the penitentiary worked for something. Now,
Okay.
But I'm at 20 now, and I recently, as of last week, I left the homicide unit.
Oh
Yeah, so I have a real 9 to 5, weekends off.
So now we can write that book.
We can do it. Yeah.
No excuses, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we all gonna write
So
this book.
I'm celebrating that still.
That's
Hands
awesome.
off.
Well, I can just tell you all this. So my dad has been chief of police in a lot of different places, and he got about 4 retirement checks. So
That's right.
never
I
leave
forgot
that
about
good
that.
check if you're a
Yeah.
police officer, okay?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
I had 25 and 5 plus I had 5 federal before I even started. So I retired with
Cha-ching.
30. Yeah.
All I'm saying, I'm just hearing cha-ching.
And I'm glad you brought that up because you know people will say, "Well, you a millionaire. You guys are millionaires. Why is he still working?"
Millionaires are smart. Okay, do you realize the average millionaire has 7 sources of income, and the average millionaire is not walking around wearing all of their assets
Millions.
on their
Right.
assets? Okay,
Oh, that's dope.
they don't spend all of their money on themselves and material things. They build wealth and they leave it for their children.
Absolutely.
Tell us how we can follow you all.
Well, we're on both Facebook and Instagram, so you can follow me, Erana Tyler. I keep it simple so you can find me. We also have one together, which is Jamie and Erana on Instagram,
Tyler's on
and Jamie and Erana Tyler on Facebook.
It's that on Instagram too.
Oh, okay. We'll go.
Oh, mine is at JNJ Int Group JT, and then it's at JNJ Int Group. Just that's for the business.
And
Yeah. I'm gonna put both of them on
and
our
our
pages
website,
too.
too.
Yes, we
our
need that.
Oh,
website
there you
is
go.
jamieandyrana.com.
It was right there.
It'll come back.
Shout out to the champ, 50 and 0.
Yes, tell us about this, man. So you got J&J Entertainment, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I see pictures. You have a beautiful family. You're
Thank
with
you.
the champ. I see you on Instagram. I see you with Mayweather. I see your son at future concerts.
Right.
Your son was jamming too.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
us a little bit about that, man. How?
Man, I just try to enjoy life, man, and from the moves I've made over the years have blessed me to put me in these people's presence to where we're actually friends. And I recently was invited to his home while I was in Vegas, and his staff, they all know me. They love Jason. I just try to be a good person, man, everywhere I go, and people recognize it. They see social media, and then when they see you in person, they're like, oh, okay, that's the guy, da da da, and we all just all cool now. And it's not just Floyd. I done met Mari Hardwick years ago, Boris Kojo, Idris, you name it. Just from doing this entertainment stuff and doing good business. That's the key.
Yeah.
Speak on that. Good business.
Just making sure they're taken care of, the money's right, the event is a success, no issues. They remember that, and then we do them again in different cities. They remember, oh, okay, y'all the guys from DC, da da da. And then before you know it, we walking around Miami, they like, hey, Jay, and I'm looking at Boris Kojo. Like, it's crazy. When we was
Wow.
just down there, yeah.
That's amazing. Well, man, I appreciate you guys for coming
Yeah,
through.
I'm excited. I'm excited about
I'm
these
excited.
raps. When we start?
Yes, I can actually
Yeah, I
rap
need
you
one.
right
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna get rap. We're gonna.
Always be prepared,
Yeah,
right?
that's another thing people don't
You
understand.
gotta be prepared
Okay,
at all times.
well, if you have a product, you better keep your product on you. It better be in your trunk, in your purse. You
And
gotta
be a
step up.
product of the product.
Yes.
Be a product of the product. Hey, keep sharing. We got a little
Love
bit more
that.
time left on the show. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having
God
us.
bless you,
Thank
man.
you.
I'm so
Thank
happy,
you for
man.
having us.
Appreciate you.
I love y'all.
We love you. Look, we got to pay a little bit more bills, but we'll be right back. Share. This is Boss Talk on WBGR Radio.